We are in Colombo, the capital of Sri Lanka. Here, Buddhists, Hindus, Christians and Muslims all coexist in this relatively small island. The complex social structure in which these very diverse religions integrate is about to be challenged by a group of extremists who want to impose their beliefs on the enemies of their religion.
People are now known to have died in a series of explosions
We are headed to Ngombo, about 20 miles north of Colombo. In these attacks carried out by religious extremists, 8 coordinated explosions killed over 250 people and injured hundreds more. This is St. Sebastian's Church, where most people lost their lives on that tragic morning.
Your passport is in the hotel, no? Video.
The church doesn't feel like a place of worship anymore, but more like a fort or a military base. A vulnerable place that needs to be protected. This is Lalanta, our contact. He's the one who will help us to find the people willing to share their stories. There's a wall of photos from the aftermath, and Lalanta hesitates to go near it. The memories are still too raw.
And now, what are the regulations here to keep this place safe? 50 soldiers a day, just for the church to guard. Oh wow. Nice to meet you. Thank you so much. Your names?
Nice to meet you. I'm Kiki. Nice to meet you.
We enter the church from the same door, where a man, last year, detonated his backpack, taking the lives of more than 100 people in the name of his radicalized beliefs. All around us, people still struggle to understand why. And just a few meters away from those who mourn their loved ones, there are those who celebrate a new beginning. Two contrasting events that strangely do not clash with each other. And after life has ended, life will begin again. After leaving St. Sebastian's Church, we head to the local cemetery, where all the victims are buried. In this cemetery, the gravestones display only birth dates. Everyone has something in common here: the date of their death. The number of children that lost their lives here is staggering. We stop for a moment to remember all these people, all these children. And after paying our respects to those who are no longer with us, we want to find those who survived, the people who return every Sunday to that place of worship, the place where they lost everything.
අර එයාගේ ළමයිත් නෑනේ මේ කටුපිටිය බෝම්බෙට
Here, everyone seems to know everyone, but it turns out finding the families that we're looking for is harder than we thought. We go door to door for hours. We ask everyone we meet on our way. And finally, we find the first family who welcomes us and agrees to tell us their story.
Hi.
Hello.
Sayora, their 10-year-old son, was just a few meters away from the suicide bomber, but his life was spared by the wall of the church. His parents think it's a miracle given by God. Some shards left him physically damaged, but more important, the explosion seemed to have taken that spark in a child of that age. Sayora hasn't said a word since that day. His silence speaks more than he could ever say. We are welcomed by another family. Kishika, their 15-year-old daughter, was among the dead. The house is half built, and inside, the only thing that we see reminds us of her, of this life, taken too soon. After her death, the construction of their house was also halted. Time has been frozen in this household.
Daughter, dead body.
The father shows us pictures of her lifeless body, a priest blessing her soul. It's a strange gesture that strikes us. There are families who we cannot find, others who don't want to talk to us. There are families who lost parents or children, and there are also those ones that no longer exist. The family who used to live here was killed in the blast. This home and a photo posted on the gate is the only thing left to remember them. However, this memory is only shown to us. Normally, the sign is rolled up, as the people who live nearby do not wish to remember. Our work starts to become emotionally challenging, but in order to help, we must continue.
Hi, Matt. Hello.
Nice to meet you.
Rashmi.
Nice to meet you.
Hi.
This family lost a mother, a wife. We asked to see some photos of her. Vinoli, the daughter, takes out their family album. In a second, the atmosphere changes. We remain silent. The following day, we go to Ave Maria Hospital. Someone told us there's a woman who was left half paralyzed and is still in recovery. We reach the hospital, but they don't allow us to visit her. Reporters are understandably not welcomed here.
It's just in the hospital, in the corridor, you can ask.
After a long wait, we managed to get in touch with her father. He is happy to come to the hospital and let us meet her, as he understands their objective is to help. We follow him and turn on the camera without being noticed by the hospital staff.
Fine.
I'm Kiki. What's your name?
I'm Tilda.
Nice to meet you.
You too?
Nice to meet you.
Once we switch off the television and close the door, we find ourselves in a room where time hasn't passed. This is Talina. She's telling us her story.
In the Easter Sunday, I went to church, and after the Mass, someone else came and the bomb blasting. Then damage to my spinal cord in C7, and can't see in left eye.
Okay.
So now on the hip, the paralyzed, and they can't manage the fingers. One son, my elder son, he died. Then my mother and my daughter, they have some wounds, small wounds. The little boy, today he has operation in Navalok Hospital.
How is he doing?
Sorry?
How is he? How is he doing? Is he getting better?
Yeah.
After a few questions, we ask her how she feels about the people who committed these crimes.
These people that committed this
This was
horrendous
the
crime.
past. I'm not against that people. We won't love each other. Don't fighting with others. Then we care of others, and we share anything with other people's. That's all.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's good, so beautiful, yeah.
And everything, your medication, your stay, everything is paid from the church.
The church and my friends and the relatives, the peoples in the world, all helped me.
Of course.
We ask her if getting more contributions could help her in any way.
To heal.
Maybe I want the near future.
We make our way back to the chaotic city centre of Negombo, in that chaos called life. A philosopher once said, man is the measure of all things. We are all searching for the ultimate answer, for the absolute truth. And if religion is an attempt to provide this answer, there are people like Talina and millions of others who find these answers in love and forgiveness. Others find these answers by killing and destroying. And in this constant fight to find the truth, the sky is still grey.